Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the Jamaican musical artist, Anna Diana. Hey, Anna, how you doing?
I'm fine, Johnny. I'm just here. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited to see you, and thanks for being with me, Anna. And I would love to share with our audience some of your music. So is it okay if we tune into your track, Ja is Love?
Yes, please do.
Okay, excellent. Thanks so much. All right, everyone, let's tune in now to Anna Diana with Ja is Love.
Ooh, na 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 na. Ooh, oh, ooh. Life is a blessing, but sometimes it's a lesson. Working hard mean that you got to put your best in. Having faith can move anything. A prior way is gonna make you win. Believing is the cure that can never be ignored. The signs are there for sure. If you open your eyes, you'll see that Jah is there for you. So keep praying to the Almighty. I tell you, when the going gets tough, you got to keep going with your head held up. Just know in your heart that Jah is love and He got you. Time it gets so serious, situations hard. We must chart the journey, be determined when you start. Be patient with your movement, vigilant with your thoughts, and pray to Jah, He answer when you call. Don't worry about the stress, those things that will weigh you down. Do your best, and Jah, He will work it out. Let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable in Jah's sight. Hold on, because when the going gets tough, you got to keep going with your head held up. Just know when you're.
Wow, Anna, that's beautiful. And thank you so much for sharing your music with us. And I'm so interested in learning about you now. Can you tell me, where are you from and how did you become a musical artist?
Well, I am from Kingston, Jamaica. I was grown up in a community called Tivoli Gardens. Um, I started writing. I've been writing from a tender age, from I was like 9 years old, I've been writing and been doing a little bit of singing at that time. I wasn't singing much, but I was singing and writing at that time. I'm passionate about writing. I love to write. And especially when I'm going through some emotional stuff, I would just take up my pen, take up my paper, and I would start writing. And then at 15, I started using my vocals, started to sing and so forth. But for me, this musical journey began in 2020 when not 2020, sorry, in 2019, my musical journey started when I was a part of a program, a music mentorship program with Manifest Jamaica, done by Tough Gang International Studio. Yes, I auditioned for to be a songwriter, and that's when everything blew up
Oh, that is
right there and then.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. All right. Well, you were kind of discovered by kind of throwing your hat in the ring and with
Yeah.
a Tough Gong sponsored program that you were kind of, you blew up after that. That is beautiful.
Yes.
And to grow up in Kingston where there's so much music and there's so much heart. And so you've been influenced by, I know, so many other artists as well. And it's
Yes.
just beautiful spirit from the island. And so let me ask this question then. When you were at a young, tender age, you really started writing, and that writing expression is something that spirit really flows through you. I can tell when
Yes.
you speak about it, it's
Yeah.
it's so powerful. So, and that's why it's really being demonstrated in your songs. But let me ask this question, with writing, sometimes you have writing blocks, you know what I mean, where nothing's coming through. Is there anything that you do
Yeah.
to kind of open up your heart and mind to be able to allow kind of spirit to flow through?
Yes. When it is that I can find something to put together or what, I would just like go on some of my favorite artists. I would just scroll through, listen to some music, to get in that groove. And once I hear an idea, I said, okay, I'm going to draw up my little I made I make a diagram, a word diagram to say, all right, I'm going to pick a topic and then I'm going to figure out the meaning of this and then put some words together and that's it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome way how you construct the idea into some format
Yes.
there on the paper. And then it comes together in a composition. I love it. Okay, so how about some of those other artists that may have inspired you when you were coming up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I must say my daddy is a music fanatic, and growing up with him, it was all about music because he know to DJ and so forth. So he would play like some Bob Marley, and he loves Sanchez and Stitchy because my father he loved gospel, and I grew up in gospel, and some Barris Hammond and Peter Tosh, and I love Jacob Miller, and then growing up more, I got to fall in love with Queen Ifrica and Itana and Tracy Chapman and those people who are just so wonderful in music. They're so wonderful. They're so talented, and it's so exciting to grasp onto those vibrations.
Absolutely, and then integrate them into your own style. And it's great to hear you speak of some of those artists with the kind of love and respect and feeling that you have for them. So I appreciate that a lot. Now, listen, what is your current focus, Anna? What are you working on now?
Well, right now I am working on a new single. I'm all about positivity and to uplift and educate and inspire each and everyone. Because I believe that we are definitely in need of positiveness. So I am working on a new single called Sweet Vibes. It's a wonderful song that, let others understand that we must be patient in whatever we do. Everything in life takes time and all blessings come from the Almighty,
Yes.
So we must humble ourselves and all things will work out accordingly.
Indeed, even in the most challenging of times, there's still sacred times, and you're a sacred being. And so at any rate, I really appreciate that positivity and the connectivity that you're promoting in your work. And of course, I love Jah is Love that we shared with our audience. Yes. Can you tell me, a little bit about Jah is Love and what inspired you to write it?
Okay. So Jah is Love is a song that I used to uplift myself because I was going through a downtime. And I was there and I was getting frustrated. And I must say the Almighty, the Creator, God, always put a song to cheer me up, give me a song to cheer me up, to motivate me, to keep me going. So I was there and it was difficult because the time with the pandemic and all those things that we have been going through for the last 2 years. And it was like, when the going get tough, you got to keep going. No matter what obstacle come, you have to keep going. You have to take up yourself and keep going.
That's right. You know? Yeah, and hearing your music like yours, Jah is Love. I mean, that message of, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. It's not sometimes I think that could be looked at as like, put it this way, I think it's a real positive message. It's basically saying you can do it, right? Yes, and just to push through, and there will be brighter days. And so listen, thank you for that. I really appreciate you. Now let me ask this question with regard to social media and how you present and promote your work. Tell me a little bit about your social media presence.
Well, for me, social media, I have learned to be my authentic self, to be my real self, to express myself so that others can be drawn onto me. So I have used my realness to promote my musical, because you don't want to pretend to be something else and then you're doing something else and then people be like, oh, she's not who she say she is and so forth. So I just give them that authenticity so that they know that I am all about positiveness and to push, positiveness to uplift others. And that is what I really love with myself. I have not learned to be someone else, but to accept me for who I am. So I use that to promote my music, just to be me, to get my music out there, you know?
Yes, I love it, Anna. And that's a really beautiful way to be, which is your authentic self and your unique
Yes.
frequency and that sweet vibe that you are. All right. And
Yeah.
let people also mirror that and realize the sweet vibe in them. So I really appreciate how infectious you are, your spirit and your music. And I want everyone to tune into the social media links that we're going to post below for you, Anna. And I'm looking forward
Yes.
to you also being on the FENIX360 app and you rising there as well.
Yes, will do.
Yes, blessed love. Well, listen, thank you so much for hooking up with me today, Anna. Really appreciate you. Respect.
Yes, thank you very much, Johnny, for having me. I really love the vibration and keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, I will. Thank you, my dear. You take care.
Yeah.
In your heart that Jah is love and he got you. This time you will feel fine if you pray for what you need now. He would open doors and make a way. All you got to do is give your life to him today. This time you will feel fine if you pray for what you need now. He will be there for you to the end. He'll be your guide and shield. Oh, Jah is your strength. When the